Hi everyone, it's Zinara here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about money. People love money and I love money, and before I had a wrong mindset and I thought in linear terms, and I thought that if I'll work hard, if I'll get my degree, if I do this and that, I will be financially abundant and I'll have a lot of money. But then I started to see that there are some variables that I might be missing in my equation of a perfect formula to having financial abundance. And I saw that some people, they work less than me, they are not as smart as me, they don't even have higher education, or they don't have the same quality of higher education that I did, but they have so much more money than I do. That is how I learned that there are some additional things I need to learn about money and about life to get enough money, to get as much as I want to have. So today we're going to talk about 5 different practical exercises. We're not going to tap into your beliefs, into your fears, into all of these things that you heard before. These are real cool exercises that I use myself, so I'll be sharing this experience of having this exercises in my life too, and it helped me to realize that I can work less and I can have more money with that. So the first exercise is using apps and using your imagination. Every day you'll be adding $1,000 for the first day, $2,000 for the second day, $3,000 for the third day, and you'll be increasing this amount day by day. And at the same time you'll be thinking, okay, so now I have 1,000 on my account, what I'm going to do with this money. And you'll be also deducting some money. If you want to keep it, it's okay, you can save this money, but you will use your imagination and you'll use this app to show you that actually our wants, they come to an end very quickly, and there are so much things that we want to buy and we think that it's a lot, but actually we run out of these things very fast. So you can use this app called Zen Money, or there are other apps like CoinKeeper, but many of them are having only like 7-day free trial and then you need to pay. If you don't have money for that yet, you can just use free apps. If you don't have a cell phone, or if you don't want to use your cell phone, you can just make an Excel spreadsheet, or you can print out the fake checkbook and use that for your game, but make it as real as possible. So if you just do it in your head, it's not as vivid to your mindset, is not as vivid to your subconscious, so it won't work as good as if you use an actual app. And it's also very important to make it fun. It's a game. Don't be dreadful about that exercise and say that, oh, I have to do it today and I have to think of all the things that I'm going to spend my money on. Don't make it another duty or responsibility. Make it fun. And you can use this exercise every day for a month, or for a year, or for a week, or even for one day, as long as you feel happy and as long as you feel excited about this exercise. In the beginning I was a little hesitant, but then I was like, oh, I want to buy this and this. I started to scrolling the Farfetch website, I started to looking at this and that, and I was really happy and excited about this game, and it helped me to change my attitude towards spendings. So the second exercise that you might use is called the Wheel of Emotions. It's very important to know that affirmations don't work because it's only words. And when you say, I'm rich, I have $1 million, you don't believe it. And it makes you feel sad because you say like, but I don't actually have $1 million, and it only brings negative emotions. And the main thing is that you don't believe it because you don't have it. That is why it's important to start with the affirmations that you believe in. For example, if you don't believe that you like to pay your bills, no one likes to pay their bills. You can start from something that sounds like, okay, if everyone pays their bills, I can do that too. This sounds more like true. The second is the bills help me to function and to live life in an organized way, and it helps to shape the infrastructure for the other people, for the government, and it makes our life less chaotic. That is true, okay? I believe in that. And in this manner, you keep building the affirmations, the statements that you really believe in, until you get to the point where you say, okay, I think I'm okay with paying bills. More bills I have, it means more income that I have to pay these bills. So I feel okay with that. The main thing is to check every statement for an emotion, and by using different statements and seeing how you react emotionally to the statements, you finally get to the statements that make you feel good and that is actually a good affirmation for you. So it's very important to know what you feel at that moment saying the statements, and don't try to lie to yourself. Don't try to say, I have $1 million and I'm happy about that. It's not very efficient, and it's the same thing if you don't have any gasoline in your car and you put a sticker on it that it has like a full tank of gasoline or something, and it won't work. At the same time, in the same manner, your affirmations without any fuel, without any emotions, won't work either. So it's very important to believe in it and to be positive about that. The third exercise you can do is have $100 or like $50, how much you have doesn't matter, and imagine every time you look at your wallet, you imagine how you can spend it. Oh, I can go to this fancy restaurant because I have this $100 in my wallet. I can buy this nice dress because I have $100 in my wallet. Again, if you don't feel good about this exercise and think that actually I don't really believe that I can buy it because I can't buy it, I'm not using this $100 for that, it's okay, just don't use this exercise, use one of the others that I propose. Again, the most important thing here is to have all these positive emotions from having this exercise and from using your imagination. It's also very important to savor this moment. Even if I don't have $1 million in my account now, I just savor this idea and think about all the things that I'm going to buy and all the places that I'm going to travel, and I don't feel sad about that I don't have it now. I just try to switch my attention to savoring this moment of having all these wishes, because when I'll have it, I won't be able to savor it moment. I won't be able to wish for that. I won't be able to feel excited about my wishes because I already have it. So savoring this moment, this idea of wanting something, is also very important. Next exercise is called arigato your money. Arigato means thank you in Japanese, and every time you buy something, you pay for something, you just thank money for being able to buy and for a cup of coffee or a croissant or a book or anything you buy. Before knowing this, before this exercise, every time I paid for something, I thought, okay, now I have less money. Why this is so expensive? Now I need to spend this money and I don't want it. So I had this negative attitude towards spending money. But now I feel that, okay, I'm helping other people to earn. I'm helping businesses to grow. I'm helping the whole economy with buying a cup of this coffee. And I feel thankful that I have this money to be able to afford all the things that I want. Okay, maybe not all the things, but like 70% of the things I want, I can buy with the money that I have now. So every time you buy something, you need to be aware of the feelings that you have, and if it's something sad, you need to try to divert it. And again, don't try to fake it. Try to feel grateful. If you can do this, it's fine. Maybe you will have to play with this idea for a bit in your head, and only after that you'll be able to put it into your reality. And the final exercise is creating an abundance mindset. I call this exercise expensive toothpaste, because recently I had this funny experience when I caught myself that I'm not really abundant as I claim to be, because I bought this super expensive toothpaste. It costs like 3 or 4 times more than usual toothpaste, and I was hiding it in the closet so that other people in my family, they don't use it and it won't run out so fast, and it's only for me. And then I realized, okay, why I'm doing this? Because I think that I'll run out of money and I won't be able to buy this expensive toothpaste again. And after that I thought, okay, I'll be able to buy it, I'll be able to have more money, I'll be able to earn more. And I started to putting it near the sink so that everyone can use it. And it was so funny, and now I notice it everywhere. Every time I think like I'm not abundant and I'm not being generous with other people, I just think, okay, why do I have these thoughts right now? Why do I feel that I'll run out of money? Why do I feel that I won't be able to buy more of this thing? And it's very important to be aware of the roots of your feelings, because you don't need to blame yourself for not being generous enough. Maybe you have your own reasons for not being generous right now, and it also doesn't mean that you need to spend your money like crazy and to spend it on the things just to prove others that you're generous, or that to buy someone's love or attention. It's not going to work either. Now I just feel that, okay, I want to spend this money on this thing because I want to, not because I want to feel good, not because I want to feel this black hole in my soul, or not because I want to buy attention of other people or buy their love by taking them out somewhere or something. It's very important to know the roots of all of your actions and thoughts, and being true to yourself, being honest to yourself, and to balance these things out between being generous and between being able to manage your money and know exactly why you want to spend it and why you need to spend it right now on this thing. The experiment that I made is that when I was buying my iPhone 11 Pro, I bought it with almost last money that I had, and when I was buying it I thought, okay, I'll be able to earn more, and that's okay, that may be my last money and I'm spending it. And I was super afraid, and I was like, what are you thinking? How can you use your last money to buy something that you don't really need, and you can buy a cheaper phone? But I really wanted to have this iPhone, and I told myself that I'll be able to earn more. And after a few months I got this contract, and I was really able to earn more. So I'm not telling you to follow my advice if you're not ready for that, because at that time I knew that I was ready to make this leap. And if it worked for me, it doesn't mean it will work for you. So you need to listen to yourself and to be able to have that inner confidence and to be able to say that, okay, I will earn more. So I hope this was helpful. I really love these exercises, and I hope that this will help you for having more money. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments down below. Let me know if you use this exercise and how it's going. And if you like this video, please subscribe, share it with your friends, turn on the notification button, and I'll be happy to share more of my experiments with financial energy and having the right mindset, and seeing that life is not a linear thing. It has a lot of laws, a lot of things that we actually are not taught in school or university. And I'll be also experimenting more on balancing between this energetic and material physical world, because it's also very interesting and exciting to see how they merge and create my reality. And see you guys on my next video.